Hey guys, welcome back to the Drone Files, and in today's video we have a review of the H3 3-in-1 RC car, or rather drone. This is an interesting unit because it can be transformed into a drone, and it can also function as a tank, an RC tank, and even as a RC car. And not exactly an RC car, but it's something like the Parrot Sumo jumping sumo toy, which can jump. So this particular model costs less than $60 at GearBest with shipping, and this particular unit was sponsored by GearBest, so be sure to check GearBest out for more exciting deals such as this. So let's go ahead and unbox this toy. Oops, it's the other way around. Okay. So seems pretty big, bigger than I expected. So right here is the user manual, and we have a remote that's very similar to some of the Cyma remote controllers. And the drone itself comes in multiple parts, like these are the tracks. And these are the wheels, and those are the motor arms for the drone to fly. And I'm guessing this is the body itself. Assembling the H3 into a quadcopter is pretty simple and straightforward. As you can see here, just plug in the motor arms and the propellers, and that's probably it. That's it. So let's go ahead and build this thing. So it's pretty easy and straightforward there. Okay, the plastic and all that does feel a bit cheap, and oh, I think I bent something. Okay, the first arm is done. Now we're gonna fix the second arm, and make sure you align the pins properly when you're inserting it, because these pins seem to be pretty fragile and they bend out of shape easily. So I guess there it is. The drone is ready to fly, and I just need to charge the battery and plug it in and bring it out for a test flight. And I'm not the kind of I'm not really keen on flying with a prop guard, so I'm gonna leave those out. It does come with prop guards somewhere at the back, I think. Yeah, the prop guards are behind here. So I'm not keen on flying with prop guards. I'm just going to plug in the battery like this and bring it out for a test flight. And the camera can be adjusted. The angle here, as you can see, can tilt the angle. And overall, it does feel a little bit cheap. The plastic, a bit thin, but I guess that's the reason why they do that, is to save weight so that it'll be light, and for that reason you can actually fly longer when the drone is lighter. So there are pros and cons to having thin plastic rather than having a heavy drone that will fly for a short time. Okay, so I'm gonna charge the battery up and I'm bringing it out for a test flight. Okay, so right now I'm going to test the H3 in quadcopter mode. And this is what it looks like when you turn it into quadcopter mode. And earlier on, I actually attached the motor arms wrongly. The red props are supposed to be in the front, not the back. So it's supposed to look like this. Although it's possible to actually attach the arms wrongly in the wrong position by having the black propellers in the front, which if you do that, it just simply won't fly. So let's go ahead and give it a test flight on this. So first thing you need to do is turn on the power and turn on the transmitter. And binding on the H3 is slightly different from other drones, because you need to push the throttle stick up and then down to the lower left instead of just down like in many other quads. So this is how you do it. Okay, once the transmitter has connected to the drone, the light will start blinking and it's ready to fly. So let's try the auto takeoff feature of this drone. Oops, so I did a mistake by pointing the head towards me, so don't do that if you're not sure how to fly a drone. You're supposed to have the head pointing away from you. And okay, auto takeoff will cause the drone to fly up to about 2 meters. And let me show you how the automatic landing feature works. You just press auto land here, and it will just drop down, and it will shut off the motor. So when you press auto takeoff, it will go up to about 2 meters, and it will just stay there. And the H3 has altitude hold, so it's pretty good for beginners who have not developed the skill needed for precise throttle control. And it is a very stable quad to fly. I can feel that it's really nice and easy to fly. Right now I'm in low speed mode. I can turn it on to. So there's a rocker button here that you can press to change the speed mode. I'm in second speed mode, medium speed, and 3 beeps means high speed mode. So in high speed mode, it can fly at its fastest. I really like how the H3 flies because it's very responsive and it's pretty powerful in the air, unlike some quads that tend to struggle. I think high speed mode is a bit too high. Let's just give it medium. Okay. So the H3 can also perform flips, and let's try the flip. You just press the rocker button on the right side here, and it will start to beep like. Okay, that's a forward flip. Let's do a right flip. Yeah, the flips are nice. It rises in the air a little bit because of the altitude hold. Okay, so it's a nice drone, pretty nice drone and quad to fly around. It also has headless mode and auto return, which is basically just causing the drone to fly backwards. It's not the auto return like what you get on the GPS drones. Okay, so let's bring it down and let's try the second mode, which is the RC tank mode. Okay, for the RC tank mode, what you need to do is just turn off the drone and remove the arms like this. Hope I didn't break anything there. Okay, and okay, the tracks, the motor should be at the back, and you just press it in, and like this, you just press it in, and that's it. That's how easy it is to install. So let's try tank mode. So binding again is done the same way. Just move it up and down. Okay, once the light stops blinking, then you're ready to go. So I don't think the speed mode works on the tank. It does look like it works. Oh yeah, it does work. So this is low speed, and now I'm switching to third speed. The faster, yeah, it gets faster. This is a high speed mode. Okay, so for the RC tank, only the right stick is being used. The left one doesn't do anything. So turning the stick like this will make it turn, and going forward and backward, you just move the stick forward and backward. So it's really that simple. Okay, so pretty easy to control. Let's go into the trench and let's go into this gutter here and see what I can do. Okay, it's really nice. so it can handle very technical terrain. Okay, pretty good RC tank here. So yeah, pretty nice and easy to control RC tank. There's a nice track, rubber track here that really gets it over all kinds of obstacles. I've tried it at home and it gets over pillows and uneven surfaces. Okay, so now let's try the jumping RC car mode. So the jumping RC car mode is the most complicated one of the three modes. There are three components here, and I need to turn this off and take off the tracks first. So I believe the first thing that you need to install is the wheels before the jumping mechanism here. So the wheels, you need these. Okay, this thing over here, this pointed thing over here should be pointing backwards instead of the top. So if you're pointing it, if it's pointing to the top, that means you got the wrong side in. So just press it in like this, and press it in. Okay, so make sure that these two pointy parts are pointing to the back, and then you move this. You install the jumping mechanism. Make sure that the connector here, this white connector, goes into the bottom, this counterpart at the bottom. So okay, so now I just push it in, and make sure that these two rods here enter these two holes, and then you'll hear a click when you push it in. Okay, so this is the jumping RC car. Let's try this thing out. Let's power it up, and again, the binding procedure is the same. Okay, so it's now bound to the transmitter, and okay, so that's how it works. It just works like the RC car, similar control, only the right control stick works, and the throttle is proportional, as you can see here, but the steering is a bit difficult to control because it's a bit too fast. There is no proportional control on the steering, only the throttle. Okay, so speed modes also work with the jumping car. This is third speed mode. Okay. Okay, what I don't like about the jumping car mode is that the turning speed is just too fast. So let's try the jumping mode, the jumping feature, which is you just need to press this button. Why is it not working? Okay, so I just discovered that the jumping mechanism wasn't working because the connection down here wasn't done properly. I did not insert it properly, so it wasn't in contact. So now it's working. Okay, so to jump the car, you just need to press this button here. Okay, it jumps about 1 feet. It's a pretty nice toy for kids. It is a bit like the Parrot jumping sumo, although not as advanced as in terms of features. What happened? Okay, now it doesn't work again, so let's have a look. Okay, the connection here is loose again, so I need to put it in and secure this. Okay, so it should work now. Okay, nice jump. So, and the H3 also comes with its own app, which is called the HHD H3 UF. I think it's the HHD UFO app, which is available on Android and iOS. So what you need to do is just install that. Currently my phone is not working, so I couldn't test that out on this, but I have tested it before and it works pretty fine. And so the app, you just install the app on your phone and then mount your phone here, and you can view the FPV feed from the camera. I will upload images of the video feed, the video recordings. And okay, right now you're watching a video from the H3 taken with the camera. The camera quality is what you'd expect from a sub $50 toy, RC toy. It does not have wide angle field of view. It is only 0.3 megapixels, just enough for probably for a kid's toy. And yeah, it's you can even fly, you can drive this RC car with FPV, and also fly it as a quadcopter using FPV. But although it's not as fun as a real 5.8 gigahertz FPV drone, but for kids, I think it would be impressive as a toy. The HHD UFO app also allows you to control the H3 using the app alone, and you don't have to use the remote controller when you do that. You can just use the control sticks on the app, or you can even use the accelerometer on your phone, so you can just control the H3 like you're playing a RC video racing car game on your phone. You just tilt the phone forward to move it forward and so on. And to turn the H3, you just tilt left or right. So it's pretty intuitive, a pretty intuitive way of piloting the H3. Okay, so that concludes my review of the HHD H3. If you found it useful, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos like this. So till the next video, I'll see you again. Goodbye.